Joanne's having to delete messages again. How's Fortnite going, Nancy P? I don't know why I'm fucking drawing attention to the ones that Joanne's literally doing her job and deleting. Don't call me that. I haven't played Fortnite in ages. Show screenshot as proof. It's in the fucking thing. What are you on about? I just said it's in the Discord, Gar Munro. Fucking use your ears. Corrosion Audio, thank you. All right, Short Knob. I might miss part of the stream, so please don't get the VOD removed again, thanks. Love the new brows. I haven't done anything with my brows. What are you talking about? Like 4 p.m. in the afternoon or whenever it is. Come Dine With Me's fine. Bullseye's fine. Blind Date, 1997. Should be alright, but you never know. I might do another impression. I might be a racist again. Rusty Shackleford, thank you very much for 9 months. 9 months! Wow, man. Just wow. That's like 8 months, but more. Wow, man. Just wow. What's that from? I recognise that, Rusty. Frank Hayes, is that true? That sounds true. I think that might be real. Jack Tribe, thank you very much for 20 months. Who you got winning the Rumble, Adam? Cena. And on the women's side, maybe Charlotte. I think men's the man, the myth, the legend, Mojo Rawley, and the females probably Charlotte Lamau. I agree with you on Charlotte. Mojo, we can only pray, truly. Brunette, thank you very much for 32 months. Hello, leader, looking handsome as always. Thank you. Cheers, you're not wrong. Hope you and the cats are well. There's only one died. But thank you, Brunette. Cheers. Cheers for reminding me. No, cheers, Brunette. Appreciate it. Jimbo, thank you very much for the bits. Hey, Adam, looking forward to tonight's stream. I spent the weekend in London and went to see Fawlty Towers at the Apollo. Also bought a signed copy of Denise Van Outen's autobiography. What? Is she in it? Fuck off. Why? Why would anyone want to read that? Denise Van Outen's own family don't want to read that. Silliest purchase of my life, you say. Yeah, you're not wrong, Jimbo. Well, I hope Fawlty Towers was good. I quite often see Fawlty Towers advertised. They come to Newcastle and they do one of those dining experience where you eat food which is probably about as good as Wetherspoon's grub. Nothing wrong with that, but when you're paying 70 quid a ticket, there's probably something wrong with that. And then Manuel just comes around and bothers you, and Basil Fawlty sets something on fire and runs around with roast turkey, which is up in flames or something like that. It doesn't do much for me. I know Fawlty Towers is celebrated as one of the best sitcoms ever, and an example of a sitcom that didn't outstay its welcome in any way. It doesn't do that much for me. I think it's all right. I think it's quite funny. If it's on, I'll leave it on. I'm not going to change the channel unless 24 Hours in Police Custody is on. It's just all right. It's just all right. Line data, Will. Garga Chud. Ignore the pedo cardigan jabs. They're just jealous that you're looking like an English teacher who nobody would suspect, unlike all their PE teaching Nancy grins. Thanks, Garga Chud. Thanks, mate. Nick Jordan, thank you very much for 58 months.
Bag waiting.
Enjoy Blind Date,
Thank you very much.
I hope to see you.
Well, he's my favourite out of the first two. I'm hoping this guy...
Hello, Stella. I'm David from Sussex.
Is all right.
David from Sussex, the blonde lad down there. Well, Sussex, the blonde lad down there. Well, David, what do you do?
I'm a computer operator for a finance firm in Worthing.
Oh.
I like him. Good guy.
Yeah. Clever lad down there.
Interesting stuff, Stella.
But all your mates, I mean, they send you up a bit, don't they, David?
They do. They have a crack at me for doing my impressions. I do try. I get a lot of flack.
No.
Unnecessarily, I think, but...
But what kind of impressions do you do? You see, you've got their sympathy out there already.
Well, I mean, I've been recently working on Clive James.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
And your mates laugh at you when they...
They do.
Oh.
The only one that does it, and they just...
Well, I think we should be the judge of this, whether you're good or not. Now, Sarah, yourself.
Absolutely, she's back. Okay, here is my second question. I am a summer person because I love the sun. Which season of the year would you be and why? That question goes to number 3, please.
Well, Sarah, I consider myself a spring person. Because not only when that screen goes back will you spring into my arms, but I can guarantee our romance will blossom.
The shame in delivering these lines.
Well, if you're sensational summer, I'd have to be autumn, because I'd love to follow you. And I know you'd end up falling for me.
Because I'd love to follow you. He's got to win. Sweaty's got to win now, for sure.
And number 1, please.
Well, sir, you've already got my pulse racing as it is, but I'm a summer person like yourself. I'm hot and steamy, full of fun. I can certainly show you some excitement.
Bullseye. I don't know if you know about it, I told you earlier, but Bullseye was exported to America. Well, it didn't really do very well. In fact, they needed subtitles for me. They couldn't understand me at all out there. No, they thought I was Polish. And now, I tell you, can you imagine Bullseye in the Wild West, though, where men are men and the women we're not too sure about? And they played Bullseye out there, you know, with guns. Only because the Indians had all the arrows. And
fucking hell, that was a fucking triple threat there of problematic gags. Fuck me. And he's still going. He's still going.
They shot first, and then they asked questions afterwards. That's good, isn't it? That's the way to play the game. Gracious me. I'll tell you where it took off, though. Miami. Did really well in Miami. Do you know what they did there? They kidnapped the host, and they wanted the star prize as a ransom. That's the way to play the game, isn't it? We don't want that one here, do we, Bully? No, we do not. Drop the prize in. We're going to play Bullseye tonight because it's worth a king's ransom. Let's see who's putting the squeeze on us tonight as we meet our sixth contestants. Going to play Bullseye.
I hope this isn't cut down. Sometimes with the challenge ones, for squeezing the ad break, they cut down the little interview bits, and these are the best bits.
Hi, Ben.
Well, thank you, Jim.
All the way from Bracknell. Thank you for coming to see us. You, work at Heathrow.
Heathrow, yes. British Airways.
What do you do?
I'm a driver.
Brilliant. Have a good night with us, boys. Thanks for coming. All right, Steve.
I think it's been cut down. He's not normally that abrupt. He's quite abrupt, but he's not quite. That's your lot.
Okay, Jim.
Down in the West Country.
Wow.
Super part of the world. Absolutely brilliant. What do you do, Steve?
I'm a manager of a TV audio outlet.
You've got a similar sound connection in a way, haven't you, Steve?
That's right, yeah.
Work for the same firm?
Yeah, I've got a Sony centre in Torquay.
How are you, Mark?
Very well, Jim.
You haven't
yourself?
travelled too far, so tonight.
It was a fair distance. but
Well,
it
Derby
wasn't too
said
bad.
well.
That's a look.
What do you do for a living, Mark?
Work in a mailroom, post administrations.
Yeah.
Sort out all the mail.
Yeah. You've got letters after your name, haven't you?
That's correct, yeah.
How are you, Jan?
Not bad, thanks, Jim.
Nice to see you. Thanks for coming to see us. The Coolpet Jan, it's a Polish name, isn't it?
That's right, yes.
Do you speak fluent Polish?
I speak a bit of it, yes.
We've never in 11 years had anyone ever say anything in Polish, apart from me in the early days, which was accidental. Say a bit of Polish to me tonight, Jan.
Ty wyglądasz lepiej w telewizji jak tu.
Yeah, very good. Well, I'm glad I asked that. It's very good. Tell us what that means, Jan.
That means you look better on TV than you do here.
Absolutely done him there. Way funnier than Bowen.
Let's do it. How are you, Tony?
All right, Jim.
All right.
My wife speaks Polish, you know?
Yeah?
Yeah, polish this, polish that, polish everything. Unbelievable.
I'm getting fed up with this.
Fucking everybody's funnier than Jim. That was a sexist. Not on, is it? But that's a fucking funny gag, that.
I'm getting fed up with this now. It's taking the show over. Here are the questions waiting to be answered, and over there, our contestants waiting to play Bullseye. OK, to remind you at home, questions in the first round, if answered correctly, are worth £30 each. Let's play Bullseye. Here we go, Ken. For a further £100 to take you into the lead, Ken, which former British colony was founded in 1819 by Sir Thomas Stamford Raffles?
Oh, I know that name.
Hong Kong.
Is wrong.
No.
You are going to be very cross now. Tell me now what it is.
Singapore.
Sorry. Just snatched a bit there, didn't you? Maybe you've learnt a lesson for later on there with that. All right, let's move on. Come on, Colin.
He needs a bullseye here.
Please, Jim.
Please, huh?
What are they going to do with the washer between them?
Not a problem.
Right, Ken. Settle in first. That's it.
Oh, dear. It was obvious he was going to be bad, just with whatever he did there. But fucking hell.
Just take your time.
Seconds, here we go. 1,195, you
Clam.
won for 300 more. Steve.
Clam.
My boomerang won't come back?
What do you call a boomerang that doesn't come back? A stick. Susan, you're back. Here's a catchphrase.
I understood that joke. That was a good joke.
Come on, Susan. There's your bonus. Take the square. 5
Pearl
seconds, here we
pearl
go.
necklace?